Hi guys, how are you? Hope you're doing well. And welcome to my channel. If it's the first time you're here, well, here I'm just, talking about different languages, sharing, some of my lessons and also some of my struggles while learning languages. And yeah, I hope you like it. Yeah, I want to share with you a new kind of metaphor that I use for language learning. And I think it might help you also to not fall into the perfectionism trap where if you're not perfect, you're not gonna speak. If you're not perfect, you're not gonna do anything. So I see language learning as something like drawing or painting. So if you only look at paintings which are perfect and then you draw and you're terrible at it, you'll feel bad. But actually, you should kind of compare your drawings from yesterday to your drawings from today and so on. So you shouldn't be comparing yourself to artists or native speakers in that metaphor because it's stupid. Like it's not fair comparison, I guess. And I think also that, like, for instance, I've chosen this metaphor because I love painting and drawing, and I think I feel best with my drawings and paintings when I compare them to the ones I used to do. It doesn't mean that I'm always getting better, because like in language learning, if I haven't been drawing or painting for a while, then it just gets worse than it used to be. And it's the same with language, so you have to kind of use it daily in order to keep improving or just maintaining your level. So as for me, for instance, when I'm painting, like I like my paintings, but I know that at some point I'm not gonna improve maybe anymore, or I'm not gonna reach a certain level, and that's fine. So it's with languages, I'm not gonna reach this, native like level, and that's okay. And when I'm looking at the painting, sometimes the mistakes I make are kind of sweet and give it a special touch. And actually, I've heard that for language as well. So people sometimes tell me, hey, you have a sweet accent. I used to hate that because it meant I had an accent. And I mean, it's obvious I have an accent. So it was stupid to get kind of mad about that. But now I like it. Like, it kind of makes you special. It gives you this special touch. And so whenever I'll start a new language, I'll be maybe kind of drawing like a small kid with, just a square and, painting, and it's not really what it's supposed to be, but it will eventually take me to building an okayish house at some point if I keep it up, right? So I think I like this metaphor, and also because when you, for instance, I'm gonna take a painting I made, and if you look at it from far away, it looks better than when you look at it very up close, because then you see the mistakes, you would say, and that's okay. Like, it's fine. So maybe someone hears me speaking German on the street and it's like far away, so he or she may not kind of hear the mistakes I'm making or the nuance in my accent. But then when the person gets up closer, then they realize, oh, okay, where's she from, and so on. But then maybe she or he also says, hey, you have a nice accent, or this, so this kind of thing. While your mistakes might be kind of sweet or interesting or make you special. So so I've heard a lot about people who are in this initial phase of learning a language, and they're really feeling that they're doing baby steps and that their drawings are very bad. But I think they're just comparing it to the wrong person. They should compare their level to their past level. So let's say when I started Italian, my Italian was terrible, but it was better than the week before, and so on, right? So that's also the point of making also progress videos, so that you can see, hey, you're improving. at some point you won't improve anymore really, or just very slightly. It's difficult to see. But that's also fine. You know, you get to this level where you're comfortable with. I think in languages, because you can communicate, and then I don't know if your brain gets lazy or what happens exactly, but it's kind of like, okay, I'm fine now, like I don't need to improve anymore. Yeah, I mean, it really depends on what you want to do with the language, but when I was younger, I really wanted to achieve a native-like level in German, for instance, and now at some point I accepted that it's, at least for me, it's not possible. And there are people maybe who can achieve it, as there are also painters who can paint masterpieces. So there are people who are really amazing at something and they can achieve things that for most people are not possible. But you shouldn't compare yourself to those people, because this is kind of negative and destructive and it doesn't help you in any way. So yeah, well, that's like my new vision of language learning. I like the metaphor, and yeah, and also it includes this, you know, practicing every day, which I firmly believe in, which I'm doing with Italian and Russian right now, and it really does help a lot. But yeah, at some point, you know, you will, or I will reach this level where improving gets very hard, and it's also fine, because for me, language is to communicate and not, you know, to be perfect. And I don't know, like I'm not gonna write a book in Russian or in Italian, and that's why it's also okay if I make mistakes. Yeah, I hope you liked it, and if so, leave a like, subscribe, and so on. You can also share this if you found it interesting and think other people might find it interesting. And yeah, hope to see you around. Bye!